my nigga. I was like, my nigga was capping.
This nigga said we sounded terrible.
Bro, you say I was decent, dude. As a start, no, go back and read it, bro. I said it's a good start. That's not a lie. That's not a lie. I didn't say y'all was good.
Dude, we sounded terrible, my nigga.
Oh my god,
we sounded terrible. I was like, goodness, because I just re-listened to one episode today, and I was like, man, this shit is terrible, my nigga.
Right, I did say y'all got a lot better.
Malc was getting through the episodes.
Man,
I was like, here a real one for real, my nigga.
Bro, I was listening.
Ain't too many niggas getting through that.
Right, that was some good. Y'all had some good moments in there, bro.
It was straight though.
It was really just listening to y'all arguing, bro. That is hilarious.
Yeah. Let me see. Are we on YouTube? Let me look on YouTube. It's just tricky, bro. I don't know what the hell be going on.
Man, we've been live for 10 minutes.
I feel like we not be on. So I don't know.
I was about to say, check it on your phone.
We live.
Cool. We live. Let me mute the TV.
80 subscribers. Ooh.
Oh, we had the 80 mark. Okay. Roll to 100. Roll to 100.
100, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Roll to 100.
All right, bro. So we live. I got some topics. Got a lot of topics. Like I said, my man C. Levert been eating something. I want to bring him up a little bit.
He has, but we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that when it gets
started. Hey, Malc, didn't that man make the bubble? What is that? Bubble second team or some shit like that? I think he made
second team.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we're getting there.
It's only like 20.
That's all I'm saying. We're getting there. We're getting there, Malc. It takes time. He can't jump into being a solid player to just being the guy.
It's only 8 games.
That was gonna happen. You literally said that was
by next year. By next year.
It's basically next year.
But this is what I want to bring up on. This is what I want to bring up on the live. This is what I want to bring up on the live, bro. So I guess we can just dive right into it. If this is listening to the Q&E podcast, this is the Q&E. Welcome. I'm Quincy. That's my man Edgar. Edgar, tell the people what's good.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to this live stream of the Q&E podcast.
Yes, boy, and that's my man Malc. Malc, tell him what's good.
What's up, y'all?
Malc, Butler University grad. You know what I'm saying? He got a good head on his shoulders.
Working on it.
Hey, you know some funny thing? A funny thing I had noticed the other day, bro. I was listening back to one of our episodes, bro. A couple of our episodes, and we kept saying special guest. And I was like, man, these niggas coming on the pod ain't special, but we kept special guests. I was like, man, that shit had me rolling. I was like, we keep saying special guests every time we introduce them. Hey, everybody ain't special. I was just like, damn. I was like, unless it's an interview, my nigga, we should be saying the word special. That shit had me crying, bro. Yeah, I was like, saying everybody was special.
You gotta make the guests feel all right, bro.
Huh?
You gotta make the guests feel decent before they come on.
That's
you know.
That's fact. But I was just being real. I was like, hey, everybody ain't special.
And to this guy, if you're not top tier, you're not special.
Yeah. When Lex came on, that was special. David Wilson came on, that was special. Man, DQ and them niggas, man.
What you not?
Y'all niggas I see every day. Y'all niggas.
I'm gonna come for my brothers. My brothers. Shout out On Go Empire. Shop at On Go Empire.
Man. Shout out On Go though. We love y'all boys over there. Definitely cop. OnGoEmpire.com, right?
Yeah, to save it real quick, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they fan for sure. But I just want to say the word special need to be saved for the.
Yeah, leave, bro.
They do. All right, bro. All right. So we're going to dive into these NBA playoff predictions, man. So let's dive right into it. Actually, I want to revisit what we said at the beginning of the year. I don't know if you remember what our rankings were, but I got them listed right here, bro. So this was our playoff rankings we made before the season. So, Edgar, this was your list for the Western Conference. This nigga had the Clippers at 1, Nuggets at 2, Lakers 3, Rockets 4, Blazers 5, Jazz 6, Warriors 7, Mavericks 8. This was mine. I had the Rockets number 1.
You can start right there, bro.
I was listening to my reasoning. I was listening to my reasoning on the pod, And it made sense then.
No, it did.
It really made sense then. Though.
Right.
Oh, God.
The Rockets at number 1 made sense.
Picked a small ball team for the number 1 seed. Oh, my God.
They wasn't even small ball really yet, bro.
They wasn't. But this was my reason, though, because I was I thought everybody was gonna do load management this year. I thought the Clippers were obviously the Clippers.
Yeah, he was on that bullshit. He thought everybody was supposed to just load manage and all.
I thought the Lakers was gonna load manage, and none of them niggas really load managed. And I was like, and the Rockets really started out slow as hell, bro. They messed up the prediction. So that's what I had. I had the Clippers at 3, Lakers at 4, Jazz 5, Blazers 6, 7 the Spurs. I don't even think the Spurs was that close, and the Warriors at 8. That shit was terrible, my nigga. The Spurs ain't make it.
Warriors barely made
it. The Western Conference was terrible, bro. And this was the East, bro. This was the East. So we had the East pretty straight. The Bucks, number 1.
Wait, this yours or mine?
This mine.
Okay.
So we had the Bucks. I had the Bucks, Sixers, Boston, Pacers, Raptors, Heat, Nets, Hawks. You had Bucks, Celtics, Sixers, Nets, Raptors, Pacers, Hawks, Heat. So we really believed in the Hawks.
Yeah, y'all. I was just about to say that.
Yeah. I really lowballed with the Heat. I lowballed with the Heat at the beginning of the season. And then halfway into the season, they started showing me, hey, we got a chance. We got a chance for this. And now all the way to now, I've been calling them the dark horse for the title for the past 3 months now?
Yeah, for real.
And we really believe in the Sixers too, because we had the Sixers making the finals.
Yes.
Going to the first round. So it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Y'all believe the Ben Simmons
should have to giving it up.
I didn't believe in Ben Simmons. Let me clarify that. I don't
No,
believe
you did. No. Let me talk about the I just listened to the pod. I just listened to it, and you definitely believed in him. You did.
Receipts,
I seen signs of progress. I didn't say I believe in this man.
Hey, because this is what Edgar said, man. This is what Edgar said. He said it's going to be the Sixers and the Lakers. He said Ben Simmons is going to come back. Because this is after we just seen them videos. He was shooting 3s.
Yeah,
I know you lying now.
Come back with
He saw him that post fade, and that was it, bro.
I don't even trust Melo bringing Hoodie Melo from the rec center into the league. You think I'm going to trust Ben Simmons shooting 3s in the rec center coming into the league?
I'm telling you what you said, my nigga.
I got to re-listen to that. I got to re-listen. If I said that, I am terribly sorry. All the things, if I said that, I'm so sorry. I did not know what I was talking about, but I promise I didn't say that. I promise I did.
This nigga got to go back and listen to episode 2.
All right.
Episode 2.
God.
Came a long way. We are episode 70 right now, bro.
God.
Oh, it's
coming up on a year.
Yeah, damn near a year ago. But Malc, bro, let me get your playoff prediction, at least for the first round, bro. So let's start off with the Eastern Conference. Mm-hmm. So we looking at the Bucks and Magic game right now, man. The Bucks are lose. They're gonna lose this game.
Yeah.
What is your prediction for this series, Malc? Because it's looking shaky right now, bro. What is your prediction?
Coming into the day, I was definitely thinking sweep, but
yeah.
I think the Bucks still gonna win it at 5, bro. I think that's just gonna be like wake up call. I really hope, bro.
I think it's too, bro. Because the same thing happened, and you just said it. The same thing happened last year. They beat the Raptors last year in Game 1, and they got swept.
I don't think it's gonna be 5 though. I honestly feel like it'll be 6. Bucks gonna win they're gonna win the series, but it's gonna be in 6. And I say that because as great as Giannis is, he's not Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi is literally the definition of Mamba mentality, and I don't feel that when I watch Giannis. And the fact that Giannis is on the floor and the Magic are missing like 2 or 3 key pieces and they're beating them, like Kawhi wouldn't let nothing like this happen. So that's why I feel like this is a situation where the star on the team, like depending on his mentality, is going to dictate whether it's a sweep or a 5-game series as opposed to a 6 or 7-game series.
I agree. Yeah. But this is something I wanted to, because you just sparked something in my mind, bro. Because I was listening to Dead End Sports the other day, bro. And they were saying that they thought Devin Booker reminded them more of Kobe than Kawhi does. Because, I always said Kawhi remind me the most of Kobe. I always thought his mentality, his defense, his shots always reminded me of Kobe, but just like in a robotic sense. He doesn't move fluid as Kobe. But they were saying, nah, it's Devin Booker. He the next one. So what do you think about that, Mal? Who's the Kobe 2.0?
I mean, I'm gonna still say it's probably Kawhi, just because like I mean Devin Booker could be like the way he plays. He just gotta get in the playoffs, bro. Like that's the only
really
thing. We gotta see him play in some basketball that matters, you know. And I mean, he went 8-0 in the bubble, so should have probably been bubble MVP. Honestly,
I agree with you. I thought the same thing. Edgar said Lillard, and I really can't say nothing.
It's only one of them two.
Yeah,
I said Lillard just because of the fact that they actually got the playoff spot. He actually led Portland to the playoff spot, so that's why I chose Lillard. But it was no wrong answer with that.
It wasn't.
Only difference in a bubble game was the fact that Booker was 7-0 and Lillard was 5-2. Other than that, their stats were damn near the same, so it was no wrong answer.
Nah, their stats wasn't the same. Lillard was going crazier than damn Book.
Their points per game was only like what a 2-point difference. Like they rebounded like a 1 or 2.
It was only a 2-point difference.
It was like only a 2-point difference.
Yeah,
on points per game.
Because they wasn't like going that crazy till like the last probably about three or 4 games, right? The last half.
Like their stats was damn near identical. The only difference was one was undefeated and the other one lost 2.
If they stats was that close, damn, I probably would have gave it to what's name then.
And that's why I said Book was undefeated, but Lillard got the playoff spot. So it's like that's why I gave it to Lillard.
That's true too.
But I mean,
let's move on to the next series
with the lead though. You know, so give it to Book just because. I mean, he played.
Did they come in with a? I thought they were at like the same level playing field. The Suns, Blazers, no.
No, Blazers was ahead of them.
Blazers was above them.
Blazers was ahead.
It was like I want to say
they were.
It was like
that's the only way because I mean the Suns went undefeated. If they was at the same spot, they would have been in it, bro.
Yeah, facts. I think I said that last part too. Yeah, they was down there. I think it was 13th, like 12th or 13th into the bubble. It was last. So yeah,
the Spurs was like that too. The Spurs damn near had an opportunity, but they were just too many games behind. No matter how many games they won. So,
hey, I had said this. I had seen somebody say this on Twitter, bro. They was like, "Man, if the Spurs would have made the playoffs, that would have been the darkest NBA timeline we wanted. We did not want the playoffs at all, bro. We did not. We had so many good options with D-Book, with Lillard." Oh, with Zion, bro, you cannot give us the Spurs, my nigga. You cannot. It was unacceptable.
Going, bro.
It was. We do not want DeMar DeRozan. I love it. We do not want DeMar DeRozan in the play. No, we do not. We want Dame Lillard. Nah, buddy. Ja too. Even though I think Ja didn't would have got swept. But let's move on to that series. I can just switch conferences. Let's stick with the 1 versus 8 matchup. So the Lakers and the Blazers start off tonight.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling right now, man? They coming into the series hot. The Blazers, I'm saying, coming into the series hot. The Lakers were pretty shaky during this bubble time. Are you still feeling confident about the Lakers in this series?
Hey, I honestly, the way they match up too.
Don't say it.
I think the Lakers gonna win, but it might be a 7-game series. Like the way, the way Dame playing and CJ with a broken back. Spinal.
This is why I got you on the pod, my brother, because you got some sense. Sense on you, my nigga. See, that's what I rock. I think. Look. I got the same mentality as Malc. I still have the Lakers winning. Do not get me wrong. I have the Lakers winning, and I want the Lakers to get all the way to the conference finals because I want that Clippers and Lakers matchup. But this series will go 7, bro. I'm so confident in Dame right now, bro. I'm confident, bro. I'm real confident. Edgar, bro, I see how you looking. What you got?
Y'all done? Are y'all
what
done?
What you got to say, man? We finished, man. What you got to say?
Stop the disrespect of the king.
We're not disrespecting nobody.
Playoffs.
We're not disrespecting nobody.
I don't want to hear it. The fact that y'all said this man finna go 7 games in the first round, you're being disrespectful. I don't want to hear that.
Hey.
With this team, it ain't like he got a trash team. With this team going 7 rounds, going 7 games in the first round, no, that's not happening. This is no more than 6 games. I'm calling it in 5. I'm calling it in 5, honestly.
5?
They ain't gonna get his, but I'm calling it in 5. I promise you.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is, even when Bron and AD, it seemed like everybody besides Rondo and Avery Bradley was there playing, right? And they were playing against, what was it, the Nuggets last week? the Nuggets had their third string players in, bro, and that game
Had no
went to the
guards.
wire. Like Bron and them barely won it out, and when Kuz hit the game winner, bro, it took everything they had to beat the Nuggets third stringers, though.
This is what's happening. As soon as they locked that first seed, Bron literally, I'm telling y'all what Bron said. They locked the first seed. Bron told these niggas, he was like, bruh, we got the first seed. We locked in the playoffs. Nobody's taking our first seed spot. We in. All we need to worry about now is rotations and how we can get other people to be game changers and game winners in games where I or AD get locked down to the point where we can't do that. That's why we got to the situation where Kuz hit the game winner that he did, and I had to tell this man to stop disrespecting Kuz because Kuz coming back with a vengeance, and we finna see this rotation get better, and Rondo coming back. Rondo is coming back. Y'all finna let me get this off.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I ain't stopping you.
They've been working on rotations specifically for the playoffs. They finna get their rotation. They got their rotations right how they want now. They know who to look at certain points of the game, and it's gonna be a whole different Laker team this playoff time. That's all I had to say.
Hey, I hope so.
But I think that is big. That I don't know if Rondo is coming back this series. Is he coming back this series?
They ain't specified. They say he coming back soon though.
Because that's what I was saying. When I had made my original prediction of the Blazers taking them to 7, I was like, the fact that they don't have Rondo is big.
Yeah.
Because nobody you can throw on Dame, because we remember that series with the Pelicans and the Blazers, and Rondo and Drew Holiday was going crazy, locking up.
Bro.
I was like, if that happens again, it could happen again with the double teams and all that. But I was like, if you don't have Rondo, I don't think it happens the same way. So I was like, I don't know. But I was like, if he comes back now, I'm more worried. I might change it to 6. But if he out, I'm like, I'm still true with the 7. Because who's guarding him? Caruso?
Five.
Who's guarding him? Who's guarding him?
5 games. 5 games. With the
bro, I'm telling you what's gonna happen, bro. I'm telling you what's gonna happen tonight.
6 at the post.
They're gonna double team AD. They're gonna let Bron do whatever he want, and they're gonna make the shooters make shots tonight.
And they will.
The shooters make shots, and they've been struggling. Danny Green been struggling. Casey struggling in this bubble, so they're gonna make the shooters make shots. They're gonna double team AD.
We got this. I can't even say we. Bron got this because I ain't no Laker fan. Bron got this. He got this.
Oh, nigga, don't jump off the ship now, nigga.
You know me. I've been saying this the whole time. I am a Heat fan and a LeBron fan, and I have to have my moments while I'm both.
See, man, this is what I be saying about this nigga Edgar, man. He be like it. He love to switch when it's at his benefit.
Nah.
Because at this whole year, he's been loving on Bron. He been sounding like a Laker fan.
Hey.
Bro, at the weirdest of times, he say, nah, don't forget.
Hey, no. Tell me what's the definition?
Nigga.
What's the definition of a hypothesis?
Oh, my God, bro. Malc, if I ask you a yes or no question, bro, does that mean you give me an if?
No, yes or no, right?
If you're asking me for a prediction, is a prediction not a hypothesis?
But I clearly asked this man for a yes or no question, though.
Did I say yes or no? I gave the yes or no.
No, you didn't.
I'm pretty sure the hypothesis is the question, bro, and then the prediction is the answer.
No, it's not.
Thank you, Malc. That's what I'm trying to tell this man. You don't know what he's talking about.
A hypothesis is an if-then statement, which is a prediction of something. If I throw this dart at the wall, it is going to stick on the wall. That is a prediction. That is a hypothesis.
Get this nigga right. Malcolm is the smartest nigga I know. He gonna get Malc, get this nigga right, bro. Malc, get him right, bro. Malc.
I'm not about to Google the scientific method.
We already did. we already looked up the word hypothesis. On the last podcast, we looked up the word hypothesis.
I literally showed him on the
It still didn't make sense. It still didn't make sense to his argument. It still didn't make sense to his argument.
TJ Warren going off. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't care.
He got that look in his eye.
Oh my God.
They've been zooming in on his face over the past 3 games.
Yeah, for real,
He been crazy though, bro. He been going crazy. I don't know what he been putting in his cereal, my nigga, but
him and
that
Dame
shit there, boy.
Just sharing the same Wheaties or something, bro. I don't know.
Bro, that shit crazy. I don't know what they feed him in the bubble, but something spectacular, my nigga. Jesus. All right, let's move on to the next series, which is the Raptors and Nets. We're not gonna spend too much time on it.
Yeah.
We all Raptors here? All right.
Yeah.
Chris LeVert gonna eat though. That's all I gotta say. All right, moving on. 2 versus 7 in the West. 2 versus 7 in the West is who?
Clippers and Dallas.
Mavericks.
Yeah.
Clippers and Mavericks. We seen that game last night. Whole lot of controversy last night, man.
Yeah.
Edgar, bro, how did you feel about that ejection from Porzingis last night, bro? What was going on with that whole situation?
I honestly feel the ejection was BS because it's like it wasn't ejection worthy. It was technical foul worthy,
that's what they gave. He had 2 technicals though.
That was his second one.
Yeah, that was his second one.
Yeah, okay, that's your second one then.
But the first technical was BS too, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've been saying the refs have been trash this entire bubble series that's been going on ever since the NBA came back. But I still feel like, even though, like you said before we started, you can hear players more, you can hear coaches more since there's no actual fans. So maybe the rest be acting real soft sometimes. It's like they'll hear certain stuff and then they'll give you a foul.
They take that shit real personal, my nigga.
I'm like, bro, like you just gotta let players play, especially when we in playoff mode now. Like it's certain stuff you just gotta let slide that you wouldn't let slide in the regular season, bro. So that was BS to me.
But Mount, bro, even with that being said, bro, do you think the Mavericks still had a chance, or do you think the Mavs would have won if Porzingis played the whole game? I think they were down by 2 or 3 when he got ejected. They were down by 3.
I'm gonna start by saying I don't think they would have won, but I really think it would have stayed that close the whole way down though.
Right.
Just cause, but I mean it's Kawhi and PG. Well, I'm not gonna say PG, but it's Kawhi, bro.
Hold on, Mount. PG shade? PG shade? What's going on here, Mount?
Hey, all I'm saying is, y'all remember that Gatorade commercial, bro, from years ago? When PG said that's game and then turned around. Y'all remember that commercial?
I vaguely remember it.
Why do you have beef with him for that though?
Bro, ever since he made that commercial, bro, people been hitting game winners on him like it's nothing, bro. I swear, bro.
I get it now.
He lost the right after that, bro.
Foreshadowing. Hella foreshadowing.
When has he hit a game winner?
Damn, when has he hit a game winner?
I think he's hit one.
I feel like he might have in Indiana when he made the commercial. That's probably why. And I feel like that was it.
Yeah, like that was it. Don't remember anything.
Oh my god.
Maybe that one season in OKC.
I think he did make a couple of OKC.
Yeah.
But maybe it's just me. But what happened to PG's trajectory? Did it go down to y'all in any way? Because when he was with the Pacers, my nigga, he was fighting with Bron to go to the finals. But I feel like he's been the sidekick on the last couple of teams. Like, do you feel like his trajectory has slid in a way? Mount, let's get you.
I mean, I don't think it slid. I really just think, people don't want to put that much stock in him after he, that really bad injury, bro. Like, they kind of try to shelter him from weighing too much of the load, because once you have an injury like that, it takes a while to get your mindset back. But after that season at OKC where he was like, he finished top 5 MVP voting, I felt like since then he's been fine. He just been choosing situations where he's number 2. But like if you put him, I don't know, like I guess back on the Pacers or some other team where he could be number 1 again.
Can he still be the number 1?
I think so. Like the OKC that season, bro, that really showed me. If he's healthy, if he's healthy for like I'll say like 60 plus games at least. Yeah. And is playing well, I feel like he definitely could be, top 10 in the NBA again.
Yeah. Cause that was the real PG though, bro. It's like I haven't felt that energy about PG since those Heat days. Probably because I was so caught up being but it was just like, man, it just felt like PG was a different monster back then, bro. I was more scared of PG. He's still been putting up the numbers. He's still been clutch. Like, he's still like a top 10 to 12 player. It's like, got that same feeling.
He just don't get that feeling no more.
Yeah, like I would, like, bro, if you would have asked me back then in 2020 what PG would have been, I would have said easy top 5 player. Easy. On his trajectory, he's going toe-to-toe with Bron, but it's like, what I thought he was. He's only a couple of slots back, but he's not how high I thought he would be by now.
I get you. That makes sense.
I low-key feel the same on that. I feel like I agree with Malc because like he's been choosing situations lately where he's number 2 or he could be number 1, but the other guy just has a bit of an edge to make him number one, So I agree on that. I feel like he definitely can go to a different team and be the number one guy. It's just an organization will have to trust him to be the number one guy at that point. But I don't know. I feel like, remember when Mike came back to the league and had 45 and niggas was like 45 and 23? 13 and 24 to me.
Oh.
PG 24 and PG 13, you definitely picking 24 over 13 right now. So I get the nickname PG 13 sound cool, but rated R 24, I like that better.
I never heard of that before. Rated R 24, I never heard of that. All right, what series will I say? But who do y'all have for that series, though? We just talked about the game last night. Who do you have for the series? Luka went crazy. I want to say that.
Yeah.
Luka crazy last night. 42, and his first quarter was trash.
I got Clippers. I got Clippers in that series.
Clippers, Malc?
I think I got like Clippers in 6.
Clippers in, yeah. I would have told you Clippers in 5 before yesterday. I probably would have told you 5, but I'm gonna rock out with you, Malc. I'll go Clippers in 6. They're gonna get a couple of them. They're gonna get
I think so. Especially if KP don't get. Yeah, exactly, bro.
Luka was going at Kawhi. He was going at PG.
Luka is ready, bro. He's ready, bro.
Yeah, bro. He's definitely ready. I think just more experience is just gonna get them over the top.
I'm gonna just say this right now. Wait. Nah, does Kobe count as a European player?
No,
I don't think so.
Luka got the potential to be the greatest European player of all time.
Nah, that's dirt, though, sure. Boy. That's dirt, though.
I'm saying, if Luka wins more chips? What if Luka wins more chips?
You're saying the potential. Okay.
Yeah, the potential. He had the potential to be the greatest European player of all time. Only reason I wanted to probably count Kobe was we know Kobe came from Italy and all that or whatever, but
he played high school in U.S. though.
He feel it. But he does though, bro. They say
Luka got the potential to be like one of the best all time. Period. Period. Don't even need to put the Europe on there. He already one of the best Europeans ever.
Facts. And I had this conversation the other day, and I feel like we brought it up a couple of months ago, maybe. But do you think a not European, but just an overseas player in general, can be the face of the league? I don't think we've seen that yet. So do you think somebody from overseas can just take over the league? Because even though Giannis has been winning these MVPs and he's from the overseas, he's not the face of the league. When LeBron gets out of there, can one of these overseas players be the face of the league? Or will they?
I feel like yes, because this is the highest volume of overseas players we've had in the league in league history. It's not uncommon to see a overseas player in the draft now. It's not uncommon to see overseas players be the face of a franchise right now. So I feel like once Bron is out, this is the first time I think in the NBA we don't know who the next face is truly going to be. It's like when Mike was about to leave, we knew it was going to be Kobe. When Kobe's era of reigning was over, we knew Bron was already there. He was next. But there's been so many great players around the same time as Bron to where when Bron leave, the KDs, the Stephs and all that, they can't really be the face because they were already around during his era. So we don't really know who the next face is going to be. So I feel like the fact is up for grabs way more than it's ever been. I feel like that's why European players or overseas players in general have a better chance of getting it.
Malc, how you feel about it?
Your mic.
Hey, what?
Your mic off. Can't hear you.
You know what?
Nah.
Come out and come back in. Yeah, but I think it's called the National Basketball Association for a reason, bro. And I think they just want to keep the face of the league in the U.S. And I think that's something that is thought about when the media and everything is taken into account. I think that's something that is baked into being the face of the league, bro. I really do. And that's why I think even though it might not be Zion, it could be Tatum, or it could be whoever comes up in the next couple of years, I think it will be somebody from the U.S. because I think the national part of this basketball association is something that is thought of a lot when it comes to the NBA. And I think they want to keep everything in the U.S. when it's the best player or the face of the league. That's why I don't think we've seen it yet. Even though we've seen great overseas players, we've never seen it to that extent. I can't see it going forward either. Even though Luka could potentially be the best player, I still can't see him as being, you know what I'm saying, the face. That's a whole different level that to get to that point. You get it?
You back in? Nah, okay.
Come back and then come back in. In me and then come back in. I hear him a little bit, but it's low though.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What was the next series, bro? 3-6 for the East. 3-6 for the East is
Boston and Philly.
Yep.
I think it's time. I just put my Philly prediction out the window at this point, and
it has to be. It's a done dollar feeling, bro. It's a done dollar.
Go with reality at this point. Just say Boston is finna win this series. It should be no more than 5 games, honestly.
Yeah. 5?
This is why. Ben Simmons, we know how loose that hope could be. And then Embiid, we always question if Embiid can be there every single night. And the fact that we don't know if Embiid can be there every single night, he's proven that he can't in most scenarios. I feel like that's just going to be a situation where Boston is going to take full advantage. Everybody's healthy. Tatum is going to do what he does. Brown, Kemba, and all them. I don't feel like that series should go any more than 5, maybe 6 games. Like if Philly wins 2 games, then Boston should be ashamed of themselves, low key.
All right, say something else.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Still low.
Yeah. It's still low?
Oh, there it is.
Okay. I guess I got
Yeah, so we were talking about the Philly and 76ers series, man. So obviously Tatum and Brown was looking crazy last night. So how do you feel about the series going forward? Do you see Philly pulling out 2 games from this series?
Yeah, I that's what I was gonna say. Celtics in 6. But man, I don't know what's up with Philly, bro. Like, I feel like they're supposed to be so much better than they are, but they just got a weird roster, dude. Like, they got to figure out what they're doing. And
they're filled with post players, defenders, but not enough shooting.
Shake Milton.
They don't have enough playmakers. Yeah.
When Shake Milton is your best shooter on the team, no shots at Shake. But when he is your top 2 best shooter on the team, this is a problem.
The bar is low, for real.
The bar is very low. You come up having JJ Redick be your favorite shooter to Shake Milton? Come on, my nigga. We can't win. Can't win. And I rock with Shake, but y'all can't do nothing with that roster, my G. Y'all can't.
No, Shake the truth, but
he
ain't the best fit.
But do you feel, because we talked about this on the last pod, so you don't really have to answer this, but the Embiid and Simmons situation, bro. Do you feel like it's time to break up that duo?
Man, y'all, I feel like y'all been talking about this the whole year, basically, right?
It's the topic. It's the topic that everybody wants to know because this is the summer.
Like twice. Probably like 2 times.
2 times.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. I want to say no, but like they really just don't seem like they fit together at this point, bro. Like they got to pick.
Do you feel like a coaching change is needed though? Do you think Brett Brown is the problem?
Brett Brown, I feel like is a great coach, honestly.
Whoa.
Great
coach.
He got a tough situation. Bro, like we said, his roster don't make sense.
No, I ain't gonna lie. No,
defensively, he's a great coach, though.
Quincy is more critical of Brett Brown than I am. I mean, I see his flaws and the fact that he hasn't done much with the pieces that he does have. But at the same time, I'm not gonna say he's great. No, I ain't gonna say that. But he's okay.
Okay.
The word great threw me off, bro. Great.
When I say great, I mean like okay. When I say great, I mean like he's in the maybe like top 3rd of NBA coaches.
Like tier 3?
11.
No, top 3rd. Like
oh.
So he's not like up there with like, you know, Rick Carlisle or Brad Stevens or pop like dudes like that. But I feel like he's, I don't know, like right below Eric Spoelstra or something like that, bro. Like I feel like he's decent.
Spoelstra? He's not close to my man. Real disrespectful on him, man.
That's what I said. Okay,
but Mal, this is what I want to say though about when you have so much talent, it's like, man, you got to make it work somehow. Even though everything doesn't fit together, you got to make it work. Because with the Heat days, even though they had so much talent with Bron and with D Wade, they really fit. They're like D Wade and Bron was like had real redundant games, but made it work somehow. So when you have people that don't really fit, but they're so talented, you gotta make it work. Even though everything doesn't fit together, you gotta make it work somehow. And we have
I get you. And I feel like to a certain extent he has made it work, but I mean the comparison to Bron and D Wade, I mean them dudes.
I know. I'm talking about just the fit. I'm talking about just the fit. You got to make it work, meaning the fit.
Yeah,
they both had the same style of game. Like a lot of people had questions about how they would play together, being saying that they had the same style of play.
Yeah,
I have questions about what's name about.
But I mean, how good do you think they were like be first in the East or something like that? Like, is that?
Philly?
I mean, coming into the season, yes, I did.
I ain't see Philly being the first seed. I seen them being no lower than maybe the fourth. What I predicted them like the fourth or fifth seed?
Something like that. Yeah.
Two.
I had them at 2.
Yeah, you had them at 2.
I had them at 2.
You had them at 2 or you had them at 3? No, you had them at 3. You had them at 3.
3.
I was about to say I ain't have them at 2 now. That's crazy.
Yeah, you had them at 3. I had them at 2.
All right, so I had high hopes, and even then, I ain't put them no higher than 3. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't ever see Philly with Brett Brown.
But you had them going all the way to the championship.
Yeah, you can not be the number 1 seed or number 2 seed.
I'm saying though, but you still have faith in them.
Yeah, I have faith that they can do it to make it like, how do I say this? Like their regular season wins weren't going to correlate with how they transpire through the playoffs. Like that's why I say
that makes sense.
They'll stay in top playoff contention with a 1 through 5 seeding, but when it counts for the playoffs, I thought they were going to turn the switch on and make that jump, but they didn't. So,
yeah, I think a Jeff Van Gundy is needed, man. I think they might have to put him out the booth. I'm ready. I'm ready to see Jeff on the sidelines again, even though it hurt me because I love him. I love him being
as a commentator, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I love him as a commentator. That trio with Breen, Jackson, Gundy is the best thing I've ever heard, bro. Malc, we were just talking about this the other day with Reggie Miller. How I literally tune him out. I hear everything. I hear everything I hear everything Mark Jackson and Mike Breen and all them be saying, bro. I listen to everything, bro. So it's like it definitely would hurt having him out of the booth.
Yeah,
like, he needs to be on the sideline, and I think he knows how to work well with 2 bigs. Because with Ben Simmons, I think we're starting to realize he's not a point guard; he's a power. Yeah. So he knows how to use 2 bigs, and he can put Ben Simmons at the elbow, Joel Embiid on the other block, make it work with some shooters. I think Jeff Van Gundy has that mindset because he grew up in that era of 2 bigs, and I don't think Brett Brown has transitioned into that thinking yet. So I think somebody like a Jeff Van Gundy would be great for this team. I like it. I like it a lot.
Oh, something else I wanted to bring up. Random thought. Have y'all been seeing the possible chance of Greg Popovich going to the Nets, which I predicted would happen? Not possible. It's possible enough that there's an article now, so we're gonna give my prediction some credit. It's a whole article now.
What?
I've seen multiple articles that the Nets could be attempting to reach out to Greg Popovich, which is all part of my plan of Tim Duncan becoming the future coach of the San Antonio Spurs.
I don't think Tim Duncan is the next coach. It's definitely going to be Becky Hammond.
Becky. But at the same time, I feel like Papa just retired before he leave the Spurs.
Exactly.
Is this a thing?
With the Nets?
Have people been talking about it?
It's a whole article. Like, it's a whole article. I read at least.
Give your reasoning. Why do you think he is a good fit with the Nets? And why do you think he will go to the Nets?
Oh, because it all came down to the duo of KD and Kyrie. You got 2 stars in the league that have leadership problems that literally get in their own way 99% of the time. And they're both players that they can both be the number 1 guy on the team, but when they play with other number 1 guys, neither one of them know how to take a step back and be like, okay, I'll let you handle that. I feel who better than possibly the greatest NBA coach of all, not even possibly, the greatest NBA coach of all time, Greg Popovich, like to come in and give that fundamental authority to say, look, we can have a number 1 guy, but this can be really a fundamental system to where everybody can do fundamental basketball and still make plays to win games at the end of the day. So
this nigga Malc face killing me, bro.
That makes perfect sense.
It does.
It makes, bro. Why?
It makes perfect sense for sure.
Who
It
better
ain't
than Pop? Because what
it doesn't make perfect sense to me, bro.
What other coach could get those 2 players to shut the hell up and do what they need to do?
But this is my point, though.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, what were you saying, Mal?
I was just saying that the situation you described, like the reasoning, it makes sense, but that's not happening though. Like Pop retiring, bro.
Yeah,
understandable.
This is my point, bro. Being that Pop is so old and he really hasn't had to deal with mercurial personalities, really, you know what I'm saying, as his leaders, really. He really hasn't had to deal with mercurial personalities as his leaders. Why do you think, especially so late in his coaching career, he would want to deal with that? He's on his way out, so why would he want to deal with the headache of a Kyrie and of a KD so late in his coaching career?
I feel like it's not whether he would want to or not. I just feel when Pop steps in the room, Pop has that effect of certain players.
Oh, no, he does.
When he steps in the room, you know what time it is. And I feel like no matter the ego that KD and Kyrie have, like when you have a coach of a Greg Popovich, you have to change the way you think about basketball in general. He's going to change the way everybody plays the game, and he's going to make it to where it's a foolproof system all around. Like there's not going to be any you're the number one guy, even though we can clearly see whoever the number one is. But I feel like he would just change the system to where they have to respect that OG mentality.
So it'll be a more team philosophy, is what you're saying.
Right.
And it's funny that you brought up the Nets again, because I did want to bring up this point because Karis LeVert, this is what I want to bring up. Now, I'm not even saying Karis LeVert in like a braggy way, but real question here. Karis LeVert been hooping, right? And you Kyrie and you got KD coming back next season, and you still got Dinwiddie on the team. That's a lot of people on your team that need the ball. You know what I'm saying? For Karis LeVert to be effective, you see he running point basically for the Nets right now. And KD want to have the ball in his hands, and damn, Kyrie wanting the ball. Is this Dinwiddie needs the ball to be effective? So you have so many players, so many effective players that need.
Actually, nah, KD. I would say this. KD only wants the ball
KD is the only one that doesn't.
KD, I was about to say KD only want the ball when he hot. When KD not hot, he don't want the ball in his hands. Because if they lose, he can't handle that. KD can't handle that pressure of everybody looking at him like, you the reason this happened. You the reason y'all lost. KD don't want that pressure. And that's the mentality I hate that KD have. But
this is the question still stands of how many balls really do you have to go around? Because you really don't have a lot, bro, because everybody on that team really needs the ball. So this is what I was bringing up early in the season when I brought up the Karis LeVert thing. Can we see LeVert or Dinwiddie getting traded because it's not enough balls to go around? Do you foresee a trade, Malc?
Can't hear you.
Bro, what? For real?
Your junk going in and out, boy. You got them cheap Android headphones. You got a cheap Android. But hey, bro, how do you foresee a trade, bro? Like I said, not too many balls going around for that team, man. How do you feel about it going forward?
I feel like a trade will only happen if I feel like the team, you have to see how that team works before you try to execute a trade. I don't feel just looking at the sheet of names, you can decide whether a trade will be necessary or not, because I feel that team is solid enough and young enough to where they can understand that when Kyrie comes back and KD comes back, people gonna know they're gonna have to get on the bench. Like somebody gonna have to sit on the bench. And I feel like all of those players are good enough, the Dinwiddies and the LeVerts. Like if one of them needed to sit on the bench and come in for that second group, they can be the star on that second group. They can be the Lou Will, they can be the Jamal Crawford that keeps them in the game without the stars having to be in over 35, 40 minutes. So I don't feel like, unless we just see it don't work within like the first 20, 25 games or something like that, I don't feel like a trade would be necessary.
Yeah. But this is the catch-22 of that whole situation. I think LeVert going crazy in this playoff and in this bubble is going to hurt the whole little situation that they were planning on having next year. Because even though LeVert is going to have to take a step back in some kind of way, he's going to have to take a step back, most definitely. He sees his potential, and he sees that I can do this in this league. So why would I take a step back when I can get traded and go to another team and flourish? So why would he take a back seat? And I feel like that's something that could cause friction in that locker room because, damn, LeVert ain't getting his touches, and we seen what he can do. And then he take it away from everybody else in the locker room. Now that's a distraction. Dinwiddie could be another distraction as well if he ain't getting enough touches. So it's like, damn, it goes all the way around. We already
if y'all winning though. If y'all winning, why would that even be a problem? That would be.
But that's it's gonna hurt the winning possibility, being that it causes friction in the locker room because everybody ain't getting what they want to get up.
But if you ain't getting if you're winning and you just mad because you ain't getting up the numbers that you want to get up, I feel like that's like a Kyrie mentality of why he left Cleveland. It was like, we all know
Kyrie's on the team. Kyrie's on the team, sir.
No, but what I'm saying is like Kyrie had that mindset. It was like, yeah, we winning and we made it to the chip and all this, that, and the third. Like, I know for a fact I'm gonna have great playoff stats, possibly championships and all that stuff, but I'm not in the position, I'm not in the role that I want to be in. If Karis LeVert or Spencer Dinwiddie tried to gain that mentality and they're winning, I feel like that's selfish at that point. We know you can hoop. Like, we know you at this level. But until y'all start playing terrible or until y'all just start unnecessarily losing games, I don't feel like you should have the mindset of I want to leave.
And we can see it early though, bro. I really Mal, you can still talk. You can talk. Oh nah, he still can't talk. You got to do it again, bro. You got to do it again. You got to go out, man. You got to go in and go out. Yeah. But all right, bro. So that was 3 versus 6 for the East. We just talked about the Sixers, them. And last one, 4 versus 5 for the Western Conference is OKC versus the Thunder. Probably gonna be the best series.
You said OKC versus the Thunder.
God damn. OKC versus OKC versus Houston. Damn, I fuck it up. OKC versus Houston, bro. What do you foresee in this series, man?
Not even gonna lie, this is going to be, and I'm counting the entire playoffs. I'm counting first, second, conference final, all that. This is going to be one of the most important rounds of the entire playoffs. I feel like it's gonna have the most hype. I feel like it's going to have the hardest games, and I feel like it's gonna have the best storyline.
But don't forget, Russ is out for the first 3 games. It could be more. You still rocking with who? You rocking with for the series?
I'm rocking with Houston. I'm gonna still rock with Houston.
I think we talked about it on the other pod, but yeah, I think I'm still rocking with Houston too. But who you got, Malc?
You hear me?
Nah.
Say it again.
You can't hear me?
We can hear you a little bit. Like,
is your volume low?
Bro, I don't know. You can't hear me now?
Mm-mm. You on your phone or your laptop?
Laptop.
Oh, you on your laptop? Oh, yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. That boy had the earphones in, tripping. Damn, boy.
All right, try it again.
You hear me?
A little bit.
Golly, I don't know what's up, bro.
I can hear you a little bit.
It's slowly coming up. Like, say something again.
Hello.
Like, we can hear you, but it's low.
Yeah.
Up,
are you talking low? Are you?
No, bro. My mic.
There we go. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, just put the mic on your mouth.
What did you just do? What did
put it on his mouth?
I had to, bro. The mic is in my mouth at this point. Like,
okay, Mel, we really didn't get your opinion on that net situation, so I want to step back to that real quick. So how do you feel about that? How do you feel like that's going to play out next season?
I was talking with one of my roommates about it like a couple of days ago, bro. I really don't know who's going to be on that team next year, bro. Cause like you said, Kerr's been hooping, and then would he like gonna have to come off the bench, bro? Cause he plays the same position as Kyrie.
Definitely.
And I mean, I don't know enough about him to know if he'd be willing to do that, but like
he came off the bench this year.
He did. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then,
before Kyrie got hurt.
Oh yeah. Okay. Then maybe I could see it, but I don't know, bro. Like I could see one of them wanting to get out by like the middle of the season next year, but I don't know.
And that's my point about Karras. I don't think Dinwiddie's going to be the problem. I think Dinwiddie's going to be cool with the backup role. My problem is Karras. How is Karras going to deal with the transition, being the success that he's getting right now?
Yeah,
he's going to deal with being slotted as the third guy coming into next season. How is he going to deal with that? And I think he's the one that could be causing friction. So when we hear those anonymous reports saying it's a player in the Nets locker room going crazy,
Karras.
hey, everybody's gonna be thanking Kyrie. But it's gonna be Karras, man.
It's
gonna be Karras,
really. Definitely gonna
everybody.
Kyrie.
Yeah, everybody gonna be saying Kyrie, but it's really gonna be Karras because Karras like, hey, I see what I can do in this league, bro.
Oh yeah, hero. Okay.
So it's like, yeah. And I love Karras, man. Like I said, I'm still rocking with my prediction if they stay together. He's gonna be the second on the team, but it's just like, damn, my nigga, it's too many balls to go around, my nigga. It's way too many.
I agree.
I don't know. But yeah, we were just talking about the Houston and the Thunder series, Malc. So who's winning that?
I see. Ooh.
Ooh.
I see Houston winning it. Like that's my first thing, but bruh. Okay, see, I feel like they're like kind of like the Heat of the West, bruh.
Exactly.
In terms of just being just tough, a tough out for anybody, bruh.
Yeah.
Like they just got good talent all the way down. You know, possible 6th man of the year and like one of the best.
Should be 6th man of the year.
Should be. He
should be, man. But yeah, he might vote for him.
And one of the best 3-man, you know, him, SGA and Chris Paul, bruh. Like they just tough, dude. I could see them pushing them to 7. But
so how do you feel about that Russ injury, though? How do you feel like that's going to impact the Rockets for this series?
You know, I earlier on I would have said, like earlier in the season, I would have said it would have impacted more. But the way that Houston been playing in the bubble, like they've been playing around that James Harden double team a lot better than they used to.
Well,
yeah. So I think they got enough firepower to win without Russ, but I don't know.
Yeah, but the key to those double team, to beating that double team, was Russ because he was
on time. Yes, a good bit of time. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I told Quincy, I don't know if it was last Sports Pod, but a couple ago, their offensive efficiency ever since Russ joined the team has gone way up.
Yeah.
They were in the low 20, not low 20, they were in the high 20s in offensive efficiency last season before Russ got there. And now they're like one of the top teams in the NBA on how they score and how hard they are to stop from scoring ever since Russ joined the team. And even with him out right now, they got that mentality of how to keep that going. So I feel like it'll go probably 6 or 7 games versus the Thunder. But I still pick Houston to win because they found a way to win with or without Russ.
Yeah,
that's facts too. But I was telling Edgar, we was talking about on other pod. I was like, the Thunder I think the Thunder are more talented than Houston going into this series. Without Russ, I think Thunder have more talent than the Houston, bro. So I'm like, damn, everybody saying Houston just off the fact.
I don't know if I would say more talent. I probably wouldn't say more talent.
They don't have more talents?
I think it's just the gap between Harden and everyone else in the series like makes up for. Like
it's that plus I really feel like Malc said, like they're kind of like the underdog in the West, like how the Heat are in the East. It's like they're a team you just can't look over and you just can't blow past. And I feel like that's where you're probably confusing the talent part. I don't see the same talent level, but I see that dedication and that hard work and that talent.
Because I see SGA who's going to be a star in this league, bro.
Yeah.
Once once Chris Paul get out of there, he's going to be a star.
He next up.
Oh, and what is Chris Paul? Isn't he like top 5 MVP candidate? And then you got Schroeder off the bench. You got Steven Adams. It's just like, bro, it's talent.
That's tough.
It's
CP3 made top 5 for the
I think he made top 5, or he's going to make top 5 because they only released the top 3. I think he's going to make top 5 though.
I mean, he could. I ain't know if they released it yet.
Yeah, because who was top 3? It was Bron, Giannis, and
James. Yeah, hard.
So it's probably going to be Doncic, and then I would say Chris Paul. I couldn't think of anybody else. So we all rocking with Houston for that series. So the last one, the 4-5 matchup in the East. Oh, Heat and the Pacers, bro. Who we rocking with here?
Heat Nation. Dark horse for the finals.
Ain't got to spend too much. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say that, but
yeah.
Oh, not to win it, just to make it.
Yeah.
Dark horse to make it to the finals.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna make the finals. I think the Heat. I'm just really good to see this TJ and Jimmy, bro. That might be the best series of the first round, bro. Just because of that.
Facts. Damn, TJ, how much TJ got? TJ probably got 20 right now. That nigga probably got 20 right now. That woman going crazy in this bubble, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, Derek Jones playing.
He's back.
I thought he was gonna be out with that net.
Well, I forgot about Iguodala. That boy Iggy.
Iggy
That
hair.
look ugly. He gotta cut his hair. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta let it
Yeah,
go.
man.
He got that brawn. He got that brawn.
That's that quarantine
Shit used to
cut,
look.
bro. Yeah. He needs to just let it go. He need to get that low cut he used to have. Bro. I don't know what this is.
Facts. That's what he need. That's what he
But
need.
everybody
bro.
been trying weird hairstyles ever since.
Hey,
started.
for real.
D-Wade probably got the worst one, bro. Y'all seen what the hell's on the back of his head? Oh my god.
What you call
You
it?
know, like the little tails, bro.
Scotty Pippen with the cornrows. That did it for me.
Yeah.
Man. That
Really
Harden.
Harden, them little twist Harden got. I
I was like, you got a beard, bro.
I like the braided look. I like the braided look for Harden.
Bro, he need to go back to the fade, bro. I don't know. I don't
With
know.
The faux hawk. Bring back faux hawk James Harden.
Really, bro?
He's grown. He's grown since then.
Man.
You want to wear cornrows and you're talking about he's grown.
He's grown since then. He's grown since then, bro. Bro, look at this. TJ Warren wearing cornrows. Bro, the people that's
like Kawhi. I thought that was Kawhi. I swear I thought it was Kawhi.
If you wear cornrows, bro, you get this special magic, man.
No, you don't.
What happened to Andrew Wiggins then, bro?
Exactly.
This nigga had to bring up. I was gonna make a good point, and this nigga brought up Andrew Wiggins. I was about to say Kawhi, TJ Warren in the bubble. This nigga said
it was a needed variable. It was very.
Hey man, I'm just saying.
Next topic.
Just putting it out there.
All right, man. Damn, I didn't say 3-6 in the West. Damn, probably the best game we seen yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Jazz in Denver, bro. That game was so serious. Murray was going back and forth. Mitchell had 57 last night, going crazy, bro. So who do we see winning that series, man?
Well, you know, I've been rocking with Denver. I still gonna give it to them, bro. Just because, I mean, Denver doing all this, and they still. I mean, I know the Jazz don't have a Bogdanovich, and then
they didn't have Conley last night either.
Yeah, they didn't have Conley either. But Denver down Gary Harris and Will Barton. I feel like Will Barton is the bigger factor there.
Key. Yeah, Garrett can stay on the bench.
Yeah, bro. I mean, that's gonna be a great series, bro. Him and Donovan and Jamal going back and forth, bro. That was fun to watch. I'm not even gonna lie. In the fourth quarter overtime, that was beautiful.
Hey, playoff Jamal is a real thing here.
Yeah, bro.
I'm talking about playoff Jamal, bro. It's a real thing.
Because one of the announcers said something about like he needs to have a breakout playoff performance. I'm like, did he forget last year? Like, dude,
exactly.
Great games. Already, bro. This is just more to say.
Exactly, bro. Yeah, exactly. So, Edgar, who you got?
I got Denver winning it. I just feel I don't think Donovan Mitchell by himself, but he's kind of playing like he's by himself damn near, and it's just not gonna happen against this solid Denver team. Too many names to list off for Denver, how stacked they are. So I got Denver winning in like 6.
Yeah. Who you got? How many games, Malc?
Yeah, I feel like 6. But Denver really.
I think this jump going to 7. What you said?
I said Denver like 15 players deep at this point. But you think it's going to 7?
It's something about Donovan Mitchell, but I'm rocking with right now.
Dude gonna have to hit at least 45 every
game.
Like he's gonna
put that up. He's gonna put that up.
What even with
and he has one of the best sidekicks in the league, bro. Are we forgetting Joe Ingles? He has one of the best sidekicks in the league.
Joe.
Are you forgetting Joe? Joe's going to step up tomorrow.
He didn't even have a good game last night. He do for once. So yeah.
Don't say that. Don't do that.
Come on, bro. That's
bro.
Joe, bro.
Joe is going to step. Joe had like Malc just said, he had a good game last night. He's going to have an even better game tomorrow. So that's what I feel. And I think it's going to go to 7, bro. Because they match up well. But this is what I want to bring up as well. That nigga Jokic was eating up on Gobert ass last
That's what I'm saying.
it wasn't even a challenge, really.
That's what I'm saying. Mitchell not by himself, but he's kind of playing like he's by himself. That's what I'm saying. It ain't like he ain't got nobody, but that's how I feel when I watch. Like,
yeah, I mean, Rudy had a couple good defensive
possessions.
Plays.
Yeah.
But Jokic was putting up like that running sky hook
shot,
bro. I'm like, I hadn't even seen that before, bro. What are you on, bro?
It looked really unathletic, but it worked.
It worked. That's everything about his game, bro. That weird little fadeaway he does with a tippy toe. I don't know, man.
Bro, like you just said, man, weird style of play, but it works, man.
It works.
Wasn't Gobert defensive player of the year last year? And he just eating that man alive. Every time they play, basically, he tears them up. So it's just like, man. But this is one I wanted to break up. And this is going to be my last question before we end the live, bro. The damn Black had said something yesterday about the 2018 draft, right? So he said, what was he talking about? What was he talking about? We were talking about Michael Porter Jr. And he was saying that, because 13 teams had passed up on him.
Yeah, 14.
He was like, none of the teams are regretting passing up on MPJ, right? And I was like, whoa, that's cap already, right? So he was like, so I had.
You want me to pull up the tweet?
Yeah, pull up the tweet because I'm blanking.
He listed all 13 teams.
Yeah, he listed all 13 teams, and I'm like, man, because no, bro, I remember talking to you during the draft. Remember he was slipping down, but we was texting.
Yeah, we was tripping. I forgot about that. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna list the teams. I'm gonna list all 13 teams that passed on him, and y'all just say yes or no if you feel like they slept on him or if they missed out on him. The Suns.
Yes.
The Kings.
Yes.
The Hawks.
No.
The Grizzlies.
Yes.
The Mavs.
No. Because that was
Magic.
Duh. They all.
The Bulls.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro, everybody other than the Hawks and the
Cavs missed out. The Knicks.
Yeah. Yep.
The 76ers.
Yep.
The Hornets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Clippers.
I mean, I guess not.
They got Shea, but still they missed out.
It was. Does that count as a miss though? Like what are we counting as a miss? Like
I'm comparing to what I think Michael Porter is going to be.
Okay, so if you're comparing it to that, then you're comparing like face of the franchise. Like I don't feel like the Clippers that don't count as a miss to me because it's like they have too many names there already to like try to make MPJ the face of the franchise.
No, but you got to think about back then.
But they were planning to get Kawhi. They were planning to get Kawhi since 2018 because they knew his contract was going to end.
You got to think about that, bro. They drafted Shea when they could have had MPJ.
But if you draft MPJ and you know he's trying, you would try to make him the face of your franchise, right? But you're already plotting on a player like Kawhi. Why would you get MPJ when you're plotting on somebody like that? Like when I think of the Clippers, or I think of teams like that who are trying to trade for people like that in the next year, I don't think they miss when they don't draft for MPJ. Even though he's a great person to draft, I just don't count that as a miss.
No, they missed. They still missed.
You saying
even still? Because they probably still would have had to trade him. I would think. Yeah. If they wanted Kawhi, they still would have had to trade MPJ. And still, I don't think he would have to give up as much. Well, I don't know because he just got healthy this season.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would have worked. So I actually would agree with you. I would agree with you. They didn't miss because we really didn't see him peak until right now. So I would agree with you.
But yeah, like out of all 13 of these teams, I'd say 3, maybe 4 teams didn't miss. But all the other 10 or 11, yeah, they missed.
Yeah.
But I brought up this point because then I just started comparing who I thought was going to be better. So I said, other than the Mavs, I was like, everybody missed because I'm comparing to what I think Michael Porter Jr. is going to be. So I was like, the Hawks missed. I clearly said that, and I was like, I think the Hawks missed, bro. I do because I think Michael Porter Jr. is going to be a way better, not way better, but he's going to be a better player than Trae Young. So I'm like, the Hawks missed. They did.
You sure about that?
You didn't expect it to be so soon. I think they missed, bro.
He could be a better player.
You sure about that?
Trae Young Trae Young got potential to be one of the best shooters of all time. Like he ain't gonna be top. I don't see him being top 3, but he could definitely be top 5. Like no less than 5. But overall player, MPJ can be better than Trae Young easily.
I don't know. I can see
it's tough, bro. I'm not saying it's gonna be a crazy miss. It's not like you mad. It's just like that Trae Young and Luka thing. Most teams say, nobody missed, but it's like,
Luka better.
Luka right now than Trae Young. If we just keeping it a B, who better player?
Luka better.
Whose game translate to winning more?
Between Luka and who?
Trae Young.
And Trae Young.
Luka.
Luka's obviously
Obviously, both of them teams didn't miss. But
yeah, they got good players.
They both got good players. But who I think is going to be better
is Luka.
So I would tell you, you missed because you didn't get the best player. And this is how I feel now, because you didn't get the best player. Because you were comparing like the team situation. But when I was looking at Black's tweet, I was just comparing potential at that point. Who everybody drafted, and I'm comparing them to what I think MPJ is going to be, which is a star in this league, superstar in this league, top 5 in this league. That's why I was comparing it to.
Because Black said, honestly, I don't think the first 5 picks are losing any sleep over this. Everybody after the Mavericks, he felt slept on MPJ. So Black thinks the Suns, the Kings, the Hawks, the Grizzlies, and the Mavericks didn't sleep.
The Kings for sure are sleep.
Bagley.
The Kings are definitely yes, bro.
I agree.
But obviously, you got to think about the situation though too at the same time. So I'm not trying to say like, man, they had a terrible draft, because he did have a serious back injury at the time, and that was a huge red flag.
Yeah.
Don't know what we know now. Obviously, they would have picked him, but it's just like that serious back injury.
I'm not gonna lie. No. I agree with the Suns. I don't feel like the Suns missed on MPJ. Actually, no, because I've been the main one saying that Devin Booker needs.
What did they pick? Didn't they pick Bridges?
Yeah. So I take that back.
That was Ayton draft. No, that was Ayton.
That's what I'm saying. The Suns, but the Suns didn't miss because they got Ayton. But at the same time, I've been the one saying that I feel like Booker needs just one more star to like truly make the Suns a playoff team, and MPJ can be that star to do that, to make that team full circle. Because the coaching is great. I don't see a problem with the coaching, and the talent is there.
Yeah.
So you just need that one extra star, and then you in there.
Yeah. Monty Williams, great. But y'all seen that speech he had? He was in the locker room. Man, retweeted it. So y'all can see it on my Twitter page. But man, I had retweeted it, man. What a powerful speech, my nigga. And I can see why he's gonna be with the Suns for a long time to come. Man. Empowering. Real empowering.
Bring you to tears, bro.
It wasn't tear worthy, but you can see like the inspirational factor to him.
Okay.
And I can see why he a good coach right now. And
look it up.
I didn't know for that nigga. So it's like, man, that made sense. But yeah, but it was like, the first 5 teams, man. I was just like, man, other than the Mavs, man, I was like, I think you missed. Cause it's just what I think he's going to be. I think he missed.
Mm-hmm.
You can argue that.
I feel like the Hawks missed because even though we've been saying the Hawks are on the upswing, over the next couple of years, the Hawks can be, I wouldn't say a dangerous playoff team, but a consistent playoff team.
For sure.
But I still feel like they missed. And Grizzlies, 2018 Grizzlies, that counts as a miss.
Who was that pick?
Damn. Who did go to the Grizzlies? 2018.
Look at that. You already know they missed. You can't even remember the draft pick.
I'm finna see.
Yeah, because they got Ja and Jaren.
Was that Jaren Jackson though?
No, they got them both last year, didn't they?
I'm looking right now.
That might have been Jaren Jackson though.
I thought they got them both last year.
Who?
Ja and Jaren Jackson.
Jaren Jackson went number 4.
He was?
Yeah, that was Jaren.
Okay. Then I guess that's a miss.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Like I said, it's tough. So Black made a good point, bro. It's just something I would go against though.
He was just off with a few teams. He was
making a hot take.
Yeah, bro. But man, bro, Malc, I just remember that day, bro, so vividly,
bro. Cause
I was real deal flabbergasted that night.
Bro.
Me and Malc was literally texting that night, bro. Like, what is going on, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, cause go down, bro. Edgar, look up that draft, bro. Look up who was drafted. Look up
2018.
2018, yeah.
DeAndre Ayton.
The one that hurt me the most was the Bulls passing up on him, bro. Like, I
Wendell
for sure
Carter.
thought he was.
Wendell. It was DeAndre Ayton number 1, Marvin Bagley number 2, Luka number 3, Jaren Jackson 4, Trae Young 5, Mohamed Bamba.
Oh my God!
Oh, what?
Oh my God!
I forgot Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba went 6. That's crazy.
Oh my.
Magic.
Carter was
that's bigger than a miss. That's bigger than whatever's bigger than a miss is
Colin Sexton was number 8. Kevin Knox was number 9. McCall Bridges was 10. That was
miss.
Whoa! So the Suns had 2 picks.
Yes, and they passed up on him twice.
Wait, did they have 2 picks? Hold on.
Because McCall
Bridges and Ayton.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not showing the.
Oh no, because he got drafted by the Sixers. Remember, he got traded.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's not showing the trade off. That's why.
Oh, okay, he got traded. Yeah.
But I think they traded for the pick though. Like they made that pick.
Yeah, I think they did too.
Phoenix ain't made no picks.
I'm saying,
but he's saying they traded for the pick and then
yeah.
They told Philly to draft. Yeah.
Damn.
That's a miss.
a big miss.
They could have had Aiden and MPJ, bro.
Jerome Robinson.
Crazy, bro.
Robinson.
Crazy.
Right before MPJ.
Jerome
Robinson?
Yeah, he was number 13.
They had 2 picks in the first round that year. I remember we was talking about that, man. We was talking about that.
Clippers had Miles Bridges and then
boy.
Jerome Robinson right after.
Bro.
Wow, bro.
Tripping.
The Clippers missed, bro. I'll take it back. They had 2 picks and didn't pick him. They missed. They missed.
Definitely missed.
And then the Hornets too. They picked Bridges. Bridges was solid, but damn.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, have you heard about him since?
No. And we only really knew him for dunking in college.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he's been doing in the NBA. You know? You've been dunking sometimes.
Man. Yeah, so that a whole lot of misses.
Yeah, I haven't heard any of the rest of these players ever since they got drafted, honestly.
Who else was drafted?
Who's some notable names? Lonnie Walker.
Okay.
Ain't heard nothing about him recently. Grayson Allen, we all know that story. Damn, who else was notable? It wasn't really too. Everybody else wasn't really that notable, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
They was talking about the worst draft for the 2010s the other day, bro. They was talking about how to that 2013. Whichever draft Oladipo got drafted in. They said that's one of those drafts that ever happened, my nigga. I think that was Anthony Bennett draft, bro.
Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah,
they
for
said,
sure.
Man, that's probably the worst draft. That's probably the worst draft we've ever seen, bro.
Let me see. Hold on.
Was that 2013? I think Giannis was 2013.
It was 2013
Yeah,
NBA draft. Let's see. Anthony Bennett, number 1.
Yep.
Oladipo, number 2.
What is he even doing right now, bro? What is he doing?
Bennett?
Right now.
He chilling off that rookie contract still, probably.
Facts.
Otto Porter, number 3.
Oh my.
Man, haven't heard of that man since.
Wow.
He got that big deal. He got that big deal though.
Yeah, because he had like a great he almost shot 50, 40, 90, and then the Bulls traded for him.
Bulls.
CJ McCollum was number 10 in that draft. It's crazy.
Oh, CJ was in there?
Yeah. Who else? Giannis was 15. Who else?
That's the worst top 5 for sure.
This man skipped the whole top 5, went right to 10.
Cody Zeller, number 4.
Oh my goodness.
Alex Lynn.
All the Zeller brothers was ass. All the Zeller brothers was
ass. Alex Lynn from Maryland, number 5.
Wow.
Alex Lynn went 5?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
this good? I don't even remember him in college, bro.
Trey Burke was number 9 right before CJ.
Now Burke was. I understand that.
Yeah, he was hooping.
Yeah,
he hasn't been hooping in the NBA as much.
But Cody Zeller number 4 and Trey Burke number 9. You're letting that slide 5 spots. Like you're letting that slide. You're letting that slide.
That's crazy,
got a
bro.
Point. Nah, that definitely might.
They got that rookie contract though, man. That's how they chilling. I think Cody Zeller's still in the league though.
Is he on the?
He on the Hornets still.
The Hornets. He's still there. Okay.
Man, you know, damn Michael Jordan. Anybody who ass.
Yeah, bro. Him and Frank Kaminsky.
Yeah, he's still with the Hornets.
Of the future.
He's still with the Hornets.
God.
These niggas. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah.
Jake got $5 million right now though. So.
He got $5 million.
His salary in 2016 was $5.3 million. So.
Yeah, he said. I'll retire.
No need to waste your time. No need to waste your time, man. Yeah. I think we went through all the playoffs, the predictions, and the Hayward injury. I think
Yep.
For this week. Yeah, man. So, Malc, bro, we appreciate you having you on, bro. Definitely got to do this more often.
Definitely.
Shoot, yeah.
Yeah, man. We got to get that. Yeah, you got to get that mic working, but hey.
Yeah, I'm not like y'all, bro. I'm not a full-time caster, bro. Mic, bro.
just invest like $30-$40 to get some iPhone headphones. So you
know.
That ain't 30-40. I don't know what's wrong with your computer. We don't even got no mic right now. We talking.
Just not computer mics. That's it.
Nah, this laptop. It's a new laptop time. That's what all that means, bro.
Yeah,
I had the same problem. My bro. I had the same problem.
Bro, this thing on its last leg. The mouse don't work either, bro. I'm not surprised.
Malc going through it over there, man. Malc through it. Yeah, man. That's the end of this podcast live stream. I get hit it with the social media.
You can follow us on Twitter at QE Podcast 1. You can follow us on Instagram at Q_N_E_podcast. You can follow and like our Facebook page, Q&E Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Q&E Podcast. Click the subscribe button and the notification bell and hit all so you can see anytime we drop. Our email, QANDEpodcast@gmail.com. For any business inquiries, questions, concerns, fan mail, we'll get back to you as soon as possible whenever you email us. Our Twitters, Quincy's Twitter is Q_Hicks3. Mine is Edgar Martin 97. Quincy's Twitter, not Twitter, but IG is Q Hicks Production. And mine is Edgar Martin Official. Malc, plug your social medias in there.
Man, you ain't gotta worry about that. I don't be on nothing.
Hey, my nigga Malc real undercover, man.
You're the first one to deny the socials. You're the first to deny.
Man, ain't nothing going on.
That boy Malc, man, that nigga.
I'm not even gonna waste your time.
Do not want to be found.
I'm not even gonna waste your time. Ain't nothing happening on my socials, bro.
That nigga Malc do not want to be found, my nigga.
Anyway. Shout out to Blue Collar Media and MTMV Sports. We are part of both of those platforms. Check them out at any time. And Quincy, you go ahead and say the
Yeah, man. Subscribe to all the podcast platforms. We're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. So definitely subscribe on all of those platforms. Oh, subscribe to my YouTube channel, man. Just dropped the video the other day. What happened to these stars? It was on Stanley Johnson, Jabari Bird, and Dominique Artis. So definitely check that out. They really went ghost from the league and from a lot of people's. Yeah, definitely go check that out, man.
That high school one was good too. That what happened to these high school stars and all that.
Oh, that's what I just said. Yeah.
Oh, that one. Oh, you said league, so I was like, oh well.
Oh yeah. I mean, Stanley Johnson went to the league and disappeared.
Yeah.
The league disappeared. Dominique Artis, he just disappeared in general. So it's just like, yeah. If y'all haven't heard those names in a long time, definitely check out that video, bro. Definitely update all y'all more of those in the future. And yeah, I think that's it, bro. So appreciate y'all tuning in. We out. Peace.